Emirates NBD's Q1 profit is up 18%, and global tourism is forecast to reach pre-pandemic levels next year. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Farrage. Emirates NBD saw its year-on-year Q1 net profit soar by 18% to $735.2 million. Driven by deposit growth and improved operating conditions. Dubai's biggest bank in terms of assets saw net profit jump 36% from Q4 2021 as the rebound in economic activities reduced impairment allowances sharply. Impairments plunged 20% year-on-year to $381 million as the global economy emerges from the pandemic. Dubai's Tcom group has approved a plan to convert itself into a public joint stock company ahead of its IPO. The business park operator is home to the offices of more than 6,000 companies. The shareholders last month approved its conversion from a LLC. Tcom has reportedly hired Emirates NBD, First Abu Dhabi Bank, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and UBS Group to help arrange the potential IPO. Global travel and tourism should return to pre-pandemic levels in 2023 and grow at a rate that will outpace global GDP growth. The World Travel and Tourism Council anticipates annual average growth of 5.8% from 2022 to 2032, compared with a 2.7% rise in global GDP. Tourism should also create 126 million new jobs. In 2019, tourism accounted for a tenth of global GDP and jobs, but the pandemic decimated the $9.6 trillion industry, halving its output value and leaving 62 million people jobless. Binance, the largest crypto exchange by trading volumes, is limiting services for Russian nationals that have crypto assets exceeding $10,912. They'll be given 90 days to close their positions. It comes in light of the EU's latest sanctions against Russia. In its fifth package of sanctions against Moscow earlier this month, the EU targeted crypto wallets, banks, currencies, and trusts to close potential loopholes that could allow Russians to move money abroad. Billionaire investor William Ackman has liquidated a $1.1 billion bet on Netflix, locking in a loss of more than $400 million. It comes as its stock plunged on news that it lost subscribers for the first time in a decade. Ackman's hedge fund Pershing Square Capital Management made an abrupt U-turn, selling the 3.1 million shares it had bought just 3 months ago, as Netflix's share tumbled 35% to $226. Tesla saw its most profitable quarter in company history, fueled by record deliveries in Q1 despite ongoing supply chain challenges and slowed production in China. Billionaire Elon Musk's EV company earned a best ever $2.86 per share, up from 39 cents a share just 1 year ago. Net income was $3.3 billion, up nearly sevenfold from a year ago on revenue of $18.8 billion, which jumped 81%. The results surpassed analysts' expectations. Meanwhile, Musk's The Boring Company has raised $675 million in a Series C funding round, which now values the tunneling enterprise at $5.68 billion. The funding round was led by Vi Capital and Sequoia Capital. The Texas-based company will use proceeds to ramp up hiring across engineering, operations, and production sectors to scale up its Loop projects. Musk seeks to revolutionize transport by sending passengers in pods through an intercity system of giant underground vacuum tubes known as the Hyperloop. Staying with Musk, he's the biggest loser on today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking. Musk is down $12.1 billion overnight, dropping his net wealth to $262.9 billion. Our second biggest loser today is Mark Zuckerberg, who lost $5.9 billion to reach $71.8 billion in net wealth. And our third place loser is Zhong Shanshan, down $4.7 billion with net wealth of $66.1 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest billionaires news. An auction of the jersey worn by Diego Maradona when he scored twice against England in the 1986 World Cup kicked off with a bid of over $5 million. Sotheby's is selling the blue number 10 Argentine shirt in an online sale that runs until May 4th. The record for a game-worn shirt from any sport is $5.6 million, set in 2019 for a jersey Babe Ruth wore while playing for the Yankees. I'm Ramia Farrage. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.